Welcome back to the broadcast booth. Greg White sitting alongside Darren Christianberry, and we've been treated some great archery so far, haven't we?
Yes, we have. It's been interesting to watch. The weather's a little bit of a factor today. It's been a factor all weekend, but no surprises on who wins, no surprises on what we're seeing out there. It's just been great archery so far.
And the sun is out right now, and it's moving all around this course, but we're ready for the women's pro category. And, of course, you got to judge the distance. And you are looking at what is true. 420 for Sharon Wallace. Darren Christianberry, you get 20 points ahead in this category is unbelievable.
I shot the same range Sharon shot today, and I heard she shot 18 up because I believe she was 2 up after yesterday's round. So to shoot 18 up on the 20 targets we shot today, I don't think I could have done that with a rangefinder. She shot amazing. Erin McGladdery in second, 400. Kailey Pettepher in third at 400. Cara at 396. Emily McCarthy at 389. This is going to be a race for second and third, a 20-point lead. Sharon should be able to coast to this win.
Let's take it back in time to our first round of the season in the women's pro category on our Delta McKenzie Rewind.
The women's pro shootdown started tight with only 8 points separating Cara Kelly in first and Emily McCarthy in fifth. Always tough in the finals, Kelly shot 10, 10, 10, 10, 12 with her 5 arrows.
Cara got it.
And carried a 6-point lead to the sixth and final arrow.
Will land. Oh, she just missed it. She went for it.
A 5 by Kailey Pettepher and an 8 by Sharon Wallace meant Kelly only needed a 5 to take the win.
Right there. No problem.
But of course, she hit a 10 to close out a solid shoot-down round.
Up and started counting points at the end because I was just so focused in trying to make good shots and trying to get a 12 on that last one to move a little bit and aimed really aggressive at it. And what a shoot-down. I mean, it was crazy. I think we all kind of struggled a little bit with numbers, and yeah, but it was fun for sure.
Well, that was a different scenario. We were inside, and now we are outside in the elements, and the sun is shining, but the wind is blowing. But that means that it's time to get our archers to the field of play. Here's PJ Riley.
All right, here we go. Women's Pro. Our 5th place qualifier with a score of 389. From Wazeeka, Wisconsin, shooting for Matthews, Emily McCarthy. And our 4th place qualifier with a score of 396 from Lapeer, Michigan, shooting for Matthews, Cara Kelly. In 3rd place with a score of 406 bonus rings from Dublin, Georgia, shooting for Matthews, Kailey Pettepher. And our 2nd place qualifier with a score of 409 bonus rings from Marsden, Saskatchewan, shooting for Hoyt, Erin McGladdery. And our number 1 qualifier with a score of 420 from Townville, South Carolina, shooting for PSE, Sharon Wallace.
And when Sharon Wallace just got introduced, when PJ said shooting a score of 420, she just looked at him and just kind of gave a smile and a little bit of a laugh.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I think Sharon understands what she accomplished today was just outstanding.
I would feel pretty good if I was in her shoes right now with a 20-point lead.
Okay.
5 arrows to go.
I understand that.
Someone has to hit 5 14s to tie her if she just shoots 10s.
Okay. But let me cast your mind back a little bit. We started the day with Senior Pro, then we went to Senior Known Pro, then we began our coverage here on Sportsman's Channel with Women's Known Pro category, and then the Known Pro. So far, of the 4 matches we've had, The shooter coming in first place has won, with the exception of our last match. Kyle Douglas came from third place. And what we saw by Curtis Broadnax was he did everything that he should have done.
Yeah.
He can't control what Kyle did. So with Sharon Wallace, it's 20 points. I understand. That is a huge margin. But the question is, do you put it on cruise control these first couple, and then see how the rest of the field plays out? Or is Erin McGladdery and Kailey Pettepher just kind of getting after each other, and Cara Kailey just trying to see what she can do to get on the podium?
I think they're all going to kind of gauge themselves off their guesses, because we are judging targets, so they want to get calibrated to where they're at. So I don't think they go guns a-blazing. They're going to try to shoot 12s here. Maybe they get a little more aggressive as we go, but right now the race is for second and third. Who's going to get the second and third podium spot?
We have 5 targets on our field. The one that Wallace is on is the Stan Mule Deer. Then we move over to the Elevation Javelina, the Shibuya Impala, the Gold Tip Russian Boar, and the Bodoodle Grazing Doe. If you've been watching our coverage since the beginning, we had that big break. That was because we reset the target distances, because we're in the unknown category in terms of judging distance. No rangefinders allowed. So if you were watching earlier and you knew the distances of those targets, those aren't them. So here we go, Darren. You got the scorecard, and we start off with Sharon Wallace with a 10.
Yes. I thought she 12'd that, to be honest, at the quick look. I didn't get a very long look at it there, but I thought she 12'd it.
I think she – was that the lower one?
Mm-hmm.
She called upper.
Oh, gotcha. No wonder she didn't 12 it.
Roger that.
10, 8 for Erin.
Nicer to her than I was to her Canadian counterpart.
So then we go over to Kailey Pettepher
For Kailey,
on the Shibuya Impala.
She typically calls upper, and that's in there.
12 moves her to second place. And again, if we have a tie for second place,
She got it. 4, 12.
close to the center of the 10-ring tiebreaker.
And so the way this works is,
For Cara Kailey,
if we have a tie, let's say we have a tie for second place, it's got to be a tie on score and bonus rings shot. Then we would go to a closest to the center shoot-off. Which, if you watched our first event in Foley, Alabama, and the way that was done, there's been an improvement in the procedure on how we determine closest to the center. Can't wait for them to roll that out. If it happens. So for Cara,
I missed Cara's score there. I don't know what she got. I'm going to try to catch it up here when they update the TV screen. Got everybody else's.
boy, the pollen here is just kicking in, by the way. It's been
There we
nice.
go.
And
It was a 10 for Cara. She's at 406. Big flip-flop between Erin and Kailey there. Kailey shoots a 12. Erin shoots an 8. Kailey now enjoys a 4-point lead over Erin between second and third. So that's how important every arrow is. It can change very quickly.
you're ready. All right. Let's start your 1 minute.
Good look there at Emily. I've always bragged about how strong her shot was. She aims a bow good, and she shoots such a strong shot. Cara right there, she's a beast at this game. Shoots so good, so consistent. A lot of wind right there, yep.
yeah,
She says, abort that one, let's start over.
wow, huge gusts coming. And the wind has, it looks like it shifted slightly too. Feels like it's almost coming from now behind the
Yeah.
archers, where it's been going left to right for most of the day.
You can see their hair whipping there and that. The trees blowing. That's not easy to do.
Shot, right? All right. You did?
Paige Pierce working with McGladdery
All right,
to
let's
hold
start
that
your 1
umbrella.
minute now.
More designed in this particular instance to try to shield them from the wind.
Good look at Cara. She's so good at this game.
You can see how the wind's bouncing off that front stabilizer and just moving that bow around. It's a very distinct look from the wind blowing your bow around versus like you not holding steady.
Right, for sure.
You can see the input is coming from the bar, from the stabilizer out front, as opposed to the bow arm or the hand. Pettepher, another strong shooter.
All right.
Ooh. That's Sharon there, I believe. That looks like her fletching.
First shot.
Yeah.
Looks like Sharon's arrow in that javelina.
8 for Emily.
8 for Emily.
8 for Emily. 405.
14-ring strategy in the wind. Very strong. possibility.
Emily always with a smile on her face, looks like she's having a good time.
All right. 8.
It's an 8 for Sharon, 438. She hasn't shot many of those this weekend.
Definitely not.
What a round today she shot. There's a good look at Erin
Erin McGladdery
from Canada.
McGladdery had a good day in the rain yesterday.
Upper 12, I'm sure. Yep, she got it. 420.
Kailey's coming off a 12 in the last
Good
target.
rebound from the first arrow.
She's looking for the upper 12. And 8 for Kailey, and that moves.
Oh, they flip-flopped.
Mm-hmm. Pettepher with an 8.
Back to tied.
And Cara Kelly.
Cara Kelly as we move over to the Bowdoodle grazing doe.
Upper 12 was called by Cara.
And for Cara Kelly, she called the upper 12.
10 for Cara.
She got a 10.
Let's move to our next target.
416 for Miss Cara.
And keep in mind here when we're looking at the women's pro and the open pro category, 2 jobs in one here in this particular game. First and foremost is going to be judging that distance, and then the second is going to be obviously the shot execution.
Yep.
But you know what, Darren? We've been through it all before. You and I have both been. Setting the sight properly to your number is also very critical.
Can be.
Yeah.
You misset it by 5 yards, you'll be like, uh-oh, what happened?
Mm-hmm.
You will not hit where you want to hit.
Staying focused is important, especially when you have numbers like 45. I've seen people like, okay, you know, I'm going to set it at 45 instead of 54.
Yeah.
You know, those types of things. So what is arrow number 3?
Arrow number 3 coming up.
Wallace
There's
was
a-
now an 18-point lead.
There's a good look at Kailey. Her and Erin just flip-flopped 12s and 8s, so they're still tied at 420. We have seen these ladies in so many shoot downs.
Mm-hmm.
Like the usual suspects. Javelina must be a dandy. Everyone's shooting it a little bit low right now. They just reset the field before we came back on air, so I'm assuming the Javelina is way out there.
Yeah, the elevation javelina is, I can confirm, the furthest target.
There you go. Ooh, that's a good looking arrow.
Although, judging from,
Just a 10 for Cara. 426.
this is the unknown category, so we are not telling
Gotcha.
anybody what the distances are. But we know them.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty long course.
Oh
What do
yeah,
you think?
yeah. It's longer than normal, I think.
Mm-hmm.
8.
The maximum distance that ASA will set the targets, I think within a yard, is 50 yards. So if you're new to archery and you're wondering what that distance is and you want to come out and play, 50 yards, there's known categories, unknown categories. You can have down to, what, 40 yards or 35 yards? 40 yards, I think.
40. There's,
Known 40, maybe?
Yeah, there's some of the novice classes are like a 30-yard max, I believe.
Yeah, you're correct. They have pins, men's pins at 30 yards. So, you know, even if you're new to archery, there's definitely a place for you to come out and play
Yep.
here in the ASA. And there's youth categories as well. So this is a family sport through and through. And no more evident was it than yesterday. If you went on the pro ranges where I was watching these shooters suffer through some crazy rain, everybody helping each other in your group. There are groups of 4 or 5 per target, and umbrellas being held everywhere from rain, and
Yep.
people trying to help each other through the mud.
Yeah, yesterday was a day of survival. You know, you couldn't really get super aggressive. Your equipment wasn't working like it does on normal situations. So you just try to minimize the damage, survive the day, dry everything off, go out there today and do what Sharon Wallace did, just smash it. So
Smash.
that's what your hope is.
Okay, so huge gust of wind now. For a time,
Now.
I would say probably up until about 5 minutes ago, we had an hour where we had wind, but not massive gusts like we have now.
Good look at Sharon right there. She's holding that bow so nice and steady. Pulling on that thumb trigger till it fires. She got out right. That's got to be probably some wind there, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. So Wallace was back to a 20-point lead, 450. Pettepher and McGladdery at 430. Emily McCarthy. So for Kelly, Wallace, Pettepher, and McCarthy, they all made the pro pressure point shoot down at the first round.
She went. Emily's not giving up. She's going 14 or nothing.
I like it. And with a smile on her face. Pettepher.
8 for Kailey Pettepher.
8 for Kailey. 438 now for her.
This round, first place for second place.
We've seen Pettepher really go on a scoring streak in shoot downs. Today, she's battling it out for second place. That was
for Cara on that javelina.
Mm-hmm.
Here it is. Another 8. Woohoo!
There's a good look at Emily. Shoots a strong shot.
Chris, you're out.
She didn't like it. She said, nope.
Where's the nearest casino? Let's go.
8 there for Emily, and now for Erin. She can. No, that was for Sharon. Sorry. Now we go to Erin.
We've got 4-8 so far.
We've got 4-8 so far in this round, so I think that's mostly wind. As our booth's getting ready to blow away here.
That's a lot of wind.
Upper called for Erin McGladdery. Wow.
She got it.
That's going to move her into
42, yeah.
second place by 4 points, I believe.
Yeah, 4-point jump with that all the 8s that were shot there. So,
Sharon Wallace.
and we're at arrow number 5 already, because it'll end right here.
458.
That's right.
Nobody's within 10 points of Sharon, so after this arrow, it will be over.
Yep. Darren just mentioned it. That is the rule. If we're going to go to a 6th arrow, which is our last chance archery, last chance arrow, anybody has to be within 10 points of our leader. And right now, with a commanding lead, Sharon Wallace coming off that range, 20 points ahead of the rest of the field. She's had a couple she had an 8 on that one, but still with a great lead. 16 points over McGladdery.
Good look at Erin there. If Erin shoots a 10 here, she ensures second place. Kailey can't catch her unless she shoots a 14.
And if Sharon Wallace shoots a 10, no one can get within 10 points of her. There are enough points available on the field.
Erin, if she shot a 10, and still lose by bonus rings. Is that enough math for you guys?
Sharon Wallace, can she get it done again? Multi-time ASA Shooter of the Year, multi-time ASA Classic champ, 6-time Paris, Texas champion. I mean, Sharon Wallace, her resume is so deep. But this is a legendary performance that she was able to put on in the women's pro category today in the second round of qualification. And she shoots 10 and secures victory just like that.
That's the easiest shoot down she's ever been in her life, I promise you. The easiest.
Cannot wait to have a conversation with her, but we still have podium places to be decided. And this win, and for Sharon Wallace, actually, she got after it super quick, and she actually got a run. That last arrow was probably the least amount of gust we've seen in this minute that they have to shoot in this final arrow. McGladdery, 10.
Cara fighting for a podium. Well, she tried.
I think she was probably going after 14.
I think she was trying to get up there in the top 3.
All right, first up, Erin McGladdery.
Well, you can see that wind just moving the torso around ever so slightly.
Second place.
So McGladdery with a 10 will lock up second place.
452, I believe, is what she'll end with.
Yeah, so congratulations to Erin McGladdery.
I think she picked up Paige at the airport Monday. They've been here practicing all week. Paid off. 8 for Kailey. 446, I believe.
An 8 ring, she coming fourth.
So that should be third place for Pettepher.
442.
I believe so. 8 for Cara, 442.
For Emily McCarthy.
14, Emily. Come on, girl. Nope.
Just a bit
wide.
outside.
426. She's going to finish in 5th. Cara's going to finish in 4th.
All right, and
Kailey's going to get third. Erin's going to get second. And guess who's going to win?
Well, they do it again from position number 1. Sharon Wallace, who comes in with a 20-point advantage, able to hold off the competition, keep everyone at bay, and grab another victory. Sharon Wallace will be the Black Eagle Darton Pro-Am champ of this 2024 Delta McKenzie ASA Pro-Am Tour. And what a day it's turned out to be here at Uchi Creek. Sharon Wallace getting congratulations from her husband Jack, and she's going to make her way over to the headset. And boy, I really got to dig deep for a question here, don't you think?
I got 2 questions for her.
Why don't you lead off? How about that?
I can do that. Can you hear us, Sharon Wallace?
Okay.
Do you have us? Can you hear us?
Nope.
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 No, I can't hear you.
I hear the end. I can't hear.
Nothing? How about now?
Okay.
You got me?
Yeah.
Gotcha. I have 2 questions. Greg told me to take the lead. How in the world did you shoot 18 up today? And was that the least stressful shoot-off you've ever been in?
Yeah, pretty much. I just, I don't know. I went out there today and I just had no nerves and I just felt really calm. And within the first 3 targets, I hit 3 12s out of 4. And I hit a lot of uppers. I played a lot of uppers this weekend. I ended up not going to indoor nationals and just really focused on shooting for this tournament, and it paid off.
Great round today. Great round today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, what a round. Congratulations. Where does this one rank in your wins, especially coming after that outstanding performance in day 2?
It's either the second best I've shot or the third, because I think Fort Benning in Louisiana I shot really, really good when I started shooting uppers, but I do think 18 up is my best one round. So I'm pretty happy about it.
Well, outstanding shooting. Congratulations on the victory. Sharon Wallace, your champion.
Thank you.
Here in Russell County, Alabama. All right, we got one more round to go. Open Pro, and you cannot wait to see the scores coming into this one. We got more ASA archery coming at you after the break.
Sub 4 pounds, 8 feet per second faster. Our goal wasn't just light and fast. It was how light and how fast.
Yeah, buddy.
Hey, Tony, we just got a new site in. We need a product video on it ASAP. I got an appointment. I'm not going to be able to do it. You're going to have to do it.
I have 50 other things to do today, and I have to do your job too. This is a sight. You put it on a bow. It has 3 pins for aiming. Is that good enough?
Shop Lancaster Archery Supply for all your archery needs. We've got the gear, we've got the knowledge, we've got the passion. Paige Pierce, your Women's Open Pro champion. Open Pro champ, Bodie Turner. And our champion, Casey Koffel, LAS Classic champ, Brady Ellison.
Jyoti Benham takes the win.
Nick Cappers, Classic Open Pro champ.
The X10 is the most successful arrow in competitive archery history, accounting for far more medals than any other individual piece of sporting equipment in Olympic history. Easton introduces the latest innovation to the X10 lineup, the 4mm Parallel Pro. Parallel Pro offers legendary X10 precision for all forms of archery. Elevate your precision. Your journey to the podium begins with Easton X10.
I have to shoot the best or there's just no point in doing it. I'm blown away at just how easy each arrow tunes right out of the box. Ultra Arrows, the pinnacle of precision and performance.
Sub 4 pounds, 8 feet per second faster. Our goal wasn't just light and fast. It was how light and how fast.
Yeah, buddy.
Sub 4 pounds, 8 feet per second faster. Our goal wasn't just light and fast. It was how light and how fast.
Yeah, buddy.